Howdy folks, Laxo here. And today we are going to go ahead and talk about Vasto Lorde Ichigo, or fully holified Ichigo, however you guys know him as. He is Ichigo. And he, in my opinion, he is probably my favorite character in the game. And he is quite good. A lot of people don't really like him too much, and we can go over why. But first, let's go ahead and take a look at his kit and whatnot. We'll also take a look at his numbers, as far as all of his numbers go, and then we'll go ahead and test him in 1v1 actually, because that's where he's pretty good at. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. First things first, let's go ahead and take a look at his skills here. Swap games. Take a look at his skills. As you can see, I have him at 307k power. I have put quite a bit of resources into him. I do like him quite a bit. I am missing... Honestly, I can get Okyoda up here, so I could probably get him gold there as well. So, I don't know why my computer made that noise. If you guys heard it, I apologize. But, let's go ahead and take a look here at his master skill. Deals damage to a single enemy and adds 1 stack of bleed for 2 rounds. There's a 40% chance to reduce the target's rage by 200. This skill has dual effect, and dual effect is actually gnarly. The effect, or the fewer the characters on the field, the higher the damage. For each character missing, damage dealt is increased by 10%. So in 1v1, immediately, this does 100% damage. Why? Because there are 10 characters missing on the field. There are 5 on the enemy side and 5 on your side. So multiply this, or by 100%, it's multiplied by, or 100% more damage. And then this is a 40% chance to reduce the rage by 200. So that does a lot of damage. So the less characters, more damage. Rage skill removes all buff from one enemy column. Just all buffs, just flat all buffs from an enemy column. Then deals damage to the enemy column and steals 20% of the target's damage reduction rate and damage rate for 2 rounds. Gain hot shot effect. This ability has smash. We'll go ahead and read what those do. Mastery skill proc chance. Next is 100%. So after you use your rage skill, the next turn you will 100% use a mastery skill. Smash. If the target's current HP is above 70%, the target takes 60% additional damage. So, your initial rage, turn 1, your initial rage, since they will have more than 70%, they will take 60% additional damage just from the rage attack. And then you will, next round, do 100% chance to do a mastery skill, which is nasty. Alright, Rampage. This is where it gets interesting. When Ichigo attacks a character whose HP is less than his own, damage rate is increased. When the target's HP is more than his own, Ichigo regenerates HP equal to a percentage of the damage he deals. For each dragon ally on the field, Ichigo increase 5% to a maximum of 15% increased attack, and he regens 20% of the damage he deals, and his damage rate goes up 12.8%. So, and not to mention his attack also goes up an extra 15% if you're running him in 6v6. So, in 1v1, this can get out of hand really quickly. He lives because if his HP falls below the opponent's, then he immediately heals for 20%. And if he goes through the first round and he gets to the second round, he rages. If he's missing HP, he heals for that 20% of the additional 100% damage from the Berserker's Cleave, his mastery skill, and an extra 20% from his rage attack, because he has 60% extra damage. So it gets out of hand really, really quickly. In 1v1, he is in my opinion, he still holds the crown for the best character in the game for 1v1. let's go ahead and take a look here at, you know what? Let's go ahead and take a look at his numbers, War Souls, and then we'll do a quick little show of him in 1v1, and we'll talk about him in 6v6. So, War Souls, what can we use for War Souls? Once again, problem I have with War Souls is I just don't have any on this account, so I can't really tell you. But I could show you what he is good with. Let's see here, just his numbers in general, his numbers for this. You know what, screw this, I'm not going to actually look at that. That is terrible. Let's look at this. War Souls. So I like to run War Soul of Armor because it gives him a pretty good block chance and a really good damage, over 20% damage reduction. So I like to run Armor with him, but a lot of people do like to run Crit with him just because they do like to do those extra crits. So if I did run Crit with him, we'll go ahead and take a look at his numbers. And Permafrost is pretty much just the go-to War Soul with him. Why? Because turn 1, he has a 100% chance to do a Mastery skill. Then after he rages turn 1, turn 2, he has a 100% chance to use Mastery skill. So he has 2 rounds in a row of just huge burst damage. Most characters will not be able to survive 2 rounds of Vasalorda Ichigo on the field, especially if he crits. That's the reason why a lot of people like to run him with crit. So if I do run him with crit, let's go ahead and take a look at what he looks like here. If I do run him with crit, he will be at 77% crit chance, crit strength 34% crit strength, damage reduction 68, damage rate 73, crit resist chance 55. So those are pretty much his numbers with the crit chance War Soul. If we put on the, let's go ahead and toss on the, where is it at? Wrath. Toss on Wrath. That'll bring his damage rate up quite a bit here. Damage rate will be, crit chance is now 71, so it went down a little bit. And then his damage rate goes up to 94.3% for his damage rate. And if we do decide to run him as a tank, which is the way I like to run him as, since his damage is, he's not really a damage dealer in my opinion, because I like to use him as just a setup character for other damage units. So if I were to use him as a damage unit and take off this War Soul and put on a War Soul like Armor, let's go ahead and take a look at him now. His damage reduction rate goes up to about 100%. His block chance goes up to 78%, so about 80%. And his crit resist chance 60%. Unfortunately, his crit chance does drop to 47, crit strength 9.5, so it does drop quite a bit, but his tanky, his survivability goes up through the roof. As far as other War Souls that we can run with him, let's go ahead and take a look at other War Souls that I do like to run with him. So, my favorite War Soul that I like to use him on, or use with him, and unfortunately, Timu Bleach Immortal Souls does not have it, and that is the Ghost War Soul right here. I love to use this War Soul on him because his Master Skill proc chance goes up 35%. So he pretty much uses Master Skill almost every single round, especially if enemies survive late. Then he's pretty much using his Mastery Skill nonstop, and his damage reduction rate goes up an extra 35%. So he's well over 100% damage reduction at that point, and he's using his Mastery Skill almost every single time. So if you have a Ghost War Soul, you could use it, and it will work pretty well. As far as the Character War Soul, I think that is pretty much the Character War Soul everybody wants to use. You could use any other tanky War Soul or damage War Soul with him, but I think this is pretty much the War Soul you use. If you don't want to use this War Soul, the only other War Soul I could really say is use the War Soul of Rage, because this will just blow his damage up when he uses his Mastery Skill. And again, his Mastery Skill is pretty high chance, so if you do use Ghost War Soul, I do suggest using the War Soul of Rage. That will help out quite a bit. Alrighty, let's go ahead and take a look here at a quick battle, and then I will go ahead and end the video. So, tell you what, since I don't really have a good battle to show you guys, what's going on here? Okay, cool. I got a new. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys this instead, because unfortunately I don't have any. Nobody is using him 1v1 right now. It's crazy. Nobody's using him 1v1. I can't use him 1v1 because I don't have the resources for him. I am a free-to-play, so I'm struggling with resources, but the only other person running him is the local whale. And this is the, not just whale, this is like the Shamu, like you see in the ocean, and you just, you know, wonder about how crazy and large that whale is over there. You know, the largest thing on planet Earth. This is what that is. So anyways, so as you can see, he has a 100% chance to use his mastery skill every first round, and when he does, fortunately not going to survive this one. Oh, cool. So we're going to be able to see how much damage this does. This is going to do some pretty good damage here. I don't think it crits. No, it doesn't crit. So 450k, still pretty good. 100% chance. Ooh, see that? Almost one-shot him right out of the gate because it crit him. So that is the power of Ichigo. Just insane. Just one-shots teams out of the gate. It's crazy. Tell you what, let's... You don't know what else is crazy? The fact that I'm going up against people like this, and I have a team, and I have teams like this, and I'm still beating these guys because all they have is money. They don't have any idea of what a good actual team is. So let's go ahead and run this, because Ichigo died in this one, so I'm kind of curious what happens. So this is going to do a little bit extra damage since he is above 70%. Crit, huge crit. She's going to have to get a lot of freezes off, I think. Okay, one freeze. Did not get a second freeze. So the reason why he didn't use his mastery skill there is because unfortunately he was frozen the round that he was supposed to use his mastery skill, so he didn't get to use it. As you can see, he's going to be using his mastery skill the next time or two here. Maybe this is what beats him right here. He has to get a crit. If he doesn't crit with his mastery skill, then it's over. And he also needs rage reduction as well on his mastery skill. So if he doesn't get that, he loses. Look at that, dude. So many mastery skills. No mastery skill there. Another mastery skill. Oh my gosh. Another rage reduction. This might kill her, actually. Let's see. It's going to do bonus damage because she's above 70% health. If he gets a mastery skill... Nope. If he got a mastery skill, it would have been over, but he didn't get it. But he gets one here. If this crits, I think she dies. Nope, not quite. No, she wouldn't have died if it was a crit. Let's see. Not... Oh, there's the crit. Oh, man, he got the crit when he didn't need it. Feels bad. That's how he loses? That's so unfortunate. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Didn't heal enough, so he lost there. But see, that is the reason why some people like to run crit on him, is because he needs those crits to do a ton of damage. Let's see what War Soul he's actually using. I didn't even look, so... Okay, so he is running this War Soul. If he was running Crit Chance Warsaw, he would have been probably a little better off. But it's not bad. And he only has it at 3 stars. You know, as a local Shamu, as a local Blue Whale, I feel like he should have 5 stars and everything. Especially that one right there. But, anyways with that, guys, I'm going to wrap this one up. Maybe we could do 6v6 another time. But, yeah, that is the reason why he is so good. Quick little character review. Maybe next time I can go over him in 6v6s. Alright, guys, I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace. Peace. Oh, if you guys want to download this game, link in the description. And if you guys want to join the Discord, link in the description as well.